Well, didn't think I'd be filming one of these again. Hi, I guess. Sorry if I'm not in a very good mood. Just thinking about stuff I'm going to be saying later in this video, but hello! This is 2022 now, I guess. Room tour, as it were. Anyway, figured format I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just overlay footage of stuff while I talk about it. Some of it you can see here behind me, like my scorpion's enclosure, nightshade, vinegaroon, tarantula, isopods, not dwarfites, the label's wrong. I haven't switched it out yet. Springtails, and down here is faux layer my black rat snake's cage. Melon is behind, way that way in the kitchen, because it's warmer in there this time of year because it's winter, so. And my room gets colder at night. Not cold enough to harm these guys, but cold enough that it makes Melon finicky. Anywho, I've not done a room tour since 2017, when pretty much when I started this channel, back when it was Indiana Herps and Invertebrates. So yeah, I guess first room tour as Who's Your Herp Vertebrate. A lot has gone on, as you can imagine, since that 2017 video. Some stuff you guys know, some stuff you don't. Some animals were featured in just regular videos on my channel. And yeah. So I'm gonna leave the more bad stuff till the end of the second half of the video, roughly. I'll put a timestamp on screen for that. Yeah. Anywho, first off, I suppose we'll start with one of the first animals I got that I still have that I'm not sure, but I think was in the 2017 room tour. Faux layer, my black rat snake. He used to be able to fit in the palm of my hand coiled up, but now he's over 3 feet long, pushing 4 feet long now. He is grown like a weed and he is doing great. Still not a fan of handling. I need to get him out more and handle him. I don't ever really handle him. But I need to get him more used to me, because it's just good to do that. But yeah, he's a nice snake. I'm going to be redoing his enclosure soon, because I don't quite like the way it is now. It's gotten overgrown and stuff, and I want to add more stuff to it and make it so he's got stuff he can climb on to bask if he so wants, once I put UVB back in his fixture. Yeah, I suppose that's probably about it for him, because not much to say there, I guess. There's a cricket loose in here somewhere. Anyway, next up, we'll start with the next oldest animal I've got here. Which I believe is Nightshade here. She is my African flat rock scorpion. She's extremely friendly and relaxed, although I haven't held her in over a year, but she's never been aggro at all with me. She's quite a funny scorpion. I actually have to hand feed her because she will not eat otherwise. I have to pre-kill the food too, otherwise she freaks out and won't take it. So I have to like crush it so it's just barely moving, and then I have to wiggle it in her claw to get her to grab it. and then she does the rest, and it's weird. She's a funny little critter. Love her to death, though. Then next up is my Pac-Man Frog Melon, I suppose. Should move on to him, because, I mean, like I said, I don't know. I've not done a room tour in forever, so I'm just kind of moving about randomly, I guess. Well, in order from oldest to newest, kind of. So my Pac-Man Frog Melon, I believe I got spring of 2018, or maybe 2019. I'm not sure. Probably 2018 though. I'll put on screen when it was. Anywho, he is doing good. He's grown up, obviously, since I got him. He wasn't in the room tour, obviously, because 2018, but not 2017. Anywho, his color has changed drastically over the years. He used to be like a green, now he's more of a brown. Yeah, I'm going to be redoing his cage again too, because I'm just not satisfied with it, and it's annoying because, yeah. I want it set up better because oftentimes he dries out too fast and stuff, so yeah. Anyway, and Pac-Man frogs are just really cool. Kind of just rambling on, I guess, at the moment. Anyway, he is currently on hopper mice, I believe. I've got him on there. Yeah, hopper mice. You should vary their diet, but Melon refuses to let his diet be varied, so I am... Like, he literally only eats mice. I try offering other things. He refuses. So, that's the thing. I also now have him on a supplement to see if I can get his color back that my friend recommended. Because he said that could be why his color has changed over the years. So I'm trying that out slowly. He always looks funny after he eats a dusted mouse because it looks like he's been doing illicit substances. Anywho, onward, I suppose, to next animal. Next, I've got a curly hair juvenile now up in here that I got late 2018, I believe. Pretty sure. As a sling. I've been raising it up for a while now. It's about this big. Maybe this big. Like I said, there'll be footage overlaid over this. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to say about that because I love curly hairs though, they're so fluffy. Anyway, oh yeah, and its name is Felix. At least that's what my mom decided on. Why, I don't remember. Something to do with it being a neat freak, I'll have to... Because it would always carry the dirt from its burrow to the opposite side of the cage when it was in a sling cup. Anyway, onward, we have a next thing, which is my Vinegaroon Gothmog. In this cage here, she is quite annoying to get pictures and footage of because she's always burrowed most of the time. So I got some the other day that I'll be showing you. Maybe also just overlaid footage of me feeding her from the short I posted a while back of me feeding her. She's a really cool critter. I love Vinegaroons, just watching them burrow and stuff. nice if you want something more unusual out of the unusualness that is invertebrates. Yeah, she's really cool. I got her in like November of 2019, I think. Yeah, because it was before, like not long before the world went to hell in handbasket. Shut up, phone. I'm recording. Anywho, then I guess onward to my isopods. They are Armadillium vulgaria, high yellow. I ordered them from Smugbug. I think I got them in 2020. I think. Yeah, pretty sure I got them in 2020. They're a pretty cool isopod though. I like armadilliums. Who doesn't love little when they curl up in a ball? Cute. I just like them better than Porcelios. Gotten them to have babies and waiting on those to grow. I need to order some more so that I can get more babies faster and to make sure that there's not a bunch of inbreeding. But yeah. Anyway, then springtails. They're springtails. I'm not even gonna. You don't care about springtails. They're for making bioactive stuff. Oh, however, I will say, I use this stuff here. Focus off of my face for a second. Repashy morningwood detritivore food. The isopods love it and the springtails love it. So yeah, works great for them. Again, all the bug eaters are just on various bugs, crickets, superworms, that sort of thing. Oh yeah, speaking of superworms, got a couple of them right here because it's feeding day. But anyway, then onward to the latest purchase, which was actually in November of 2021, not 2 months ago. Normally I would not do this because I don't like Petco, but they said this tarantula here was dropped off by a previous owner that couldn't take care of it anymore, and they had it at a really good price for this species and I couldn't pass it up. They said it was a red knee, but it turns out it's a red leg, Brachypelma emilia, so I named it Emily. After my cousin. And after its scientific name too, but after my cousin. Sorry, Emily. You're maybe watching, I don't know. Leave a comment down below and I'll pin it. Anyway, then I've got, yeah. That's actually it, surprisingly. Anyway, that's yeah, first 15 minutes of the video. Well, oh yeah, also the exact price was, they had it for $100 for that tarantula, and from what I'd seen of other red legs at that size, they were like 150 or 200. More if they were sexed beforehand and were female. So yeah, I decided to pick it up because goodbye, because expensive species normally. Why is my camera? Stop my camera. Just focus on my face. You done, camera? You done? Okay. Anywho, before my camera wigs out again with the focusing, because I have it on autofocus because I didn't feel like messing with manual focus. I'll just, you guys put up with the blurriness, please. I've got 250 subscribers, you guys. This ain't a professional show, y'all. This ain't a professional show. Anyway, on to stuff that's changed. The giant golden desert millipedes that I had in the 2017 video, that was completely the wrong setup, very terrible setup. I did get them in a proper setup with deep soil, mixed in wood and leaves and stuff. And eventually, which is what you want to do, do not do what I had in the 2017 video. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hear me? Don't do that. I did rookie mistakes because I was very new. Do your research, kids. Though. Do your research. Anyway, I got them in a proper setup with deep soil, and they were doing good for a while with that. We're eating and stuff, but then they just stopped eating, and no matter what foods I put in there for them to nibble on, they would never nibble on it, and just ended up dying, unfortunately. So, oh yeah, did I mention this is onto the negative news segment? I don't think I did. Anyway, then my first tarantula, my curly hair, Selenium, I'll put a picture of him up on screen, passed away due to, I'm not sure what, like a bad molt or something. Like he molted, but there wasn't anything that looked wrong with him. He just molted and then died. It was his maturing molt, but he molted and died, so yeah, he is no longer here. So yeah, that was a big bummer. Losing animals is part of the hobby, eventually. I mean, that's part of keeping animals. They're not going to be around forever. Then onward to 2020, I think it was. I had to rehome my albino black rat snake Winter that you saw in the setting up a bioactive black rat snake enclosure video. I was going through tough mental issues at the time. I go through that stuff in cycles, and he was stressing me out a bunch because he was very food aggressive, and at the time I just didn't know how to handle that. So I ended up rehoming him to a good friend of mine that I know takes very good care of snakes. She's very good at snakes. So yeah, he's in good care though. They apparently calmed down now that he's not here, so I don't know. Maybe some reptiles just don't like some people, I don't know. Anywho, then after that, well, back in, same time I got Gothmog there, I believe, back late 2019, I got, this is something I'm pretty ashamed of for what happened. I'm not going to make any excuses, because this was all my fault, but anyway. I got a male Theraphosa sturmii, burgundy goliath, bird-eating tarantula. Named him Stan, had him for a while, then late 2020 I believe it was, like about Or did I get him 2018? I'll have to look back. I don't even remember, honestly. Which stinks. But, yeah. I think it was either late 2018 or late 2019. I would have to look, yeah. But yeah, it was late 2018. Yeah, it was 2018, not 2019. I'm remembering wrong. Late 2018 is when I got him. Had him until I think late 2020. Like I said, I've been going through just not doing good mentally, and it's not an excuse, because I mean it's more a reason, but not a, I don't know how to put it honestly. But anyway, I didn't give him enough water, and they're from the Amazon and like Brazil and whatnot, so they need more water than other tarantulas. So I didn't give him enough water, and he dehydrated, and like I walked by his cage several times, but thinking that there was water in there, because his water dish looked dark, so I thought there was water in it, because there was like dark dirt in it, so I thought it had water in it. Turns out it didn't, and yeah, that was that. If I would have just pulled his cage off of the shelf to look in there, I would have seen it, and Stan would still be here. But I failed. I failed him, and yeah, it was neglect, essentially. I mean, not intentionally, but not gonna be around the bush. That's what it was, essentially. And I'm ashamed of myself for that. I wish he was still here. So yeah, that happened. And then, oh yeah, I suppose there are some scorpions I should list to. I'll deal with them now. But yeah, that's what happened with Stan, and why you're not gonna see any videos of him. I only ever like posted once about him on Instagram, so yeah. Anyway, like I said, I don't want to hide stuff, because it's not right. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna lie and say that he just died for no reason or whatever. I'm gonna say what it was. Think what you want of me? I know I already think terrible of myself for it. So, yeah. All we can do is learn from our mistakes and move on and make sure we don't make them again. Anyway, you've probably seen my desert hairy scorpion on a feeding video I did a while back. I don't know what went wrong with it. It ended up dying about 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago now. It wouldn't eat, and it never molted for me, even though it was very fat and looked like it should have molted. It was always very fat and should have molted at some point, but never did. So I don't know if I just had the wrong requirements for it or whatever. I'm gonna probably try keeping a desert hairy again in the future, because they're a cool little scorpion, but yeah, I don't know what happened with him. Then I also had a Hottentotta that I had named Bloody Mary. Oh yeah, and the Desert Harry from before, its name was Blister. Anyway, back to this other scorpion, Hottentotta. I got her because they're a cool, fairly venomous scorpion. Not kill you venomous, but they're like at the same level as the Black Widow. Like, it's gonna hurt. There is the potential, but it's not like a Death Stalker or something. Anyway, I don't remember when I got her. I think it was 2018, maybe 2019. I don't remember. I only had her maybe 6 months. She didn't really like to eat much for me, and she didn't always look like she was on the verge of molting like Blister did, so I'm not sure why she died either. I don't know. Maybe I had something wrong and didn't find the right info or something. I don't know. But yeah. I think I posted about her on Instagram a couple times. Put some pictures up right now, probably. And then, yeah. I think, oh yeah, I also had some isopods too. Some other isopods, like some clowns and some stuff, for a while. I don't know if I ever posted about them, but they ended up getting too dry, and because it was during the winter and I overestimated how quickly their cages would dry out. So I'm very on it with these guys here, because during the winter our house gets very dry and dries out like that. I overestimated how well their containers would hold the moisture because, well, plastic. And I drilled holes along the rim, but ended up getting too dry and gone. So, yeah. Always check stuff regularly. But, yeah. So, yeah, then now for the bigger news. I did mention this in the 250 subscriber thing that I posted a month or two ago. I have downsized my collection also. Because of the mental stuff going on and whatnot, back in September of 2021, I went and rehomed a bunch of stuff. Just to make it easier on me, because it was getting hard mentally and I didn't want stuff not being taken care of properly again and going through another stand incident. So I did what I felt was best for the animals and rehomed them. Okay, camera stopped recording. Thought it was supposed to just loop and start recording again, but when it splits the file, but no. So yeah, that's why there's an awkward break there. Anyway, so yeah, I rehomed a bunch of stuff. I no longer have hissing cockroaches, dubia roaches. I had gotten some giant cave roaches from a guy a while back in like 2019, I think. Ordered a bunch of them, because I wanted giant cave roaches. And turns out he sent me death's head roaches. Death's head hybrids, but I didn't know. Well, I found out they were hybrids by asking on Arachno Board's great website if you want invertebrate info or whatever, classifieds or whatever. But anyway, yeah, I was scammed, I think. That or he was scammed and then thought he had giant cave roaches and sent them to me thinking they were giant cave roaches. They weren't giant cave roaches, they were death's heads or possibly a hybrid of death's heads and something else. But there will be a time lapse coming up of them eating a mouse, because that's cool. I just have to string it together. It doesn't matter that they were not death's heads or not giant cave roaches in that regard, but yeah, they didn't eat a mouse, so that was cool to see them eat mice. They never really ate veggies or anything for me. I could only ever get them to eat protein. Like, they would nibble on some veggies now and again, but they wouldn't really do much. Only thing would be maybe some apples they would eat, but not much. So yeah, that was a bummer. Anyway, I rehomed them too, because I became mildly allergic to roaches. Not deathly allergic or anything, but like, if I'm breathing around them too long, I start to have trouble because of mucus building up in my throat and just awful. So I have to wear a mask and gloves when I do them, and I just didn't want to deal with that anymore. Also rehomed the chrome roaches. When I did that too, they weren't really a problem in that regard because they're so small, but I just did it anyway. I did have 3 other curly hair slings with that one. Well, that became juveniles that I rehomed, along with a green bottle blue sling that I also rehomed. And I also rehomed a pumpkin patch tarantula, a skeleton leg tarantula. Pumpkin patch was gourd and skeleton leg tarantula's femur. Rehomed my bumblebee millipede colony as well. And yeah, I think that's it for updates and stuff. And like I said, I just wanted to be honest about what's happened, and yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be getting less animals now, like downsizing even more. I don't know, maybe I'll get more animals one day. It's up and down with my mental state, so yeah. But if it gets better, I'm gonna get some more stuff again, get roaches again, because I hate having crickets. I hate dealing with crickets so much. They stink and they're annoying. And they won't eat anything I put in their thing for them, so they don't gut load. Yeah, that's my 2022 update. Let's see, that was my 5-year update. One room tour every 5 years on this channel. Not really. I'm going to be trying to do more videos. Anyway, I suppose I should just start the end of video stuff. Like I said, don't gotta stay subscribed to me if you don't want to, because like I said about the stand thing, if you feel like you should unsubscribe, I completely understand. I mean, I would too, honestly. But yeah, anyway, if you want to like the video, go ahead and like it. Standard YouTube stuff, subscribe, that sort of thing, if you want to. I will say though, well, also I've got a Rumble account, Rumble channel, so I can potentially make money. I need to post more of my old videos on there too, but this one will be coming out there too. So go watch there, because I'm monetized there, but I haven't made a single cent yet because I haven't gotten enough views. Yeah. So yeah, go do that if you want to support me. Then also, if you want a place to talk reptiles, exotic pets in general, just that sort of thing, link in the description to my friend Alex's Discord server, the Alex's Gommets Discord server. Check it out. We're moderately active, I guess. Like, not dead. Definitely not dead, but we're a small server for sure. But yeah, nice little server, always moderated by me and Alex. So yeah, just hop on there. There's some very knowledgeable people on there. If you have questions you want to ask about animals, about care, if there's something going wrong, what to change, that sort of thing. Want to chat about animals, show off your animal, but yeah. So yeah, hop in there if you like. No keyboard warriors though. Me and Alex take care of keyboard warriors, aka ban them from the server. Anywho, yeah. Suppose that's all for now. I'll see you guys in the next one.